तिलक लगा के मिट्टी का तू बाजी आज लगा ले, ओ तिलक लगा के मिट्टी का तू बाजी आज लगा ले, तुझ में जो चिंगारी है उस शोला आज बना ले। जान लगा के खेल खिलाड़ी, ओ जान लगा के खेल खिलाड़ी, साथ हमेशा स्पोर्ट्स इंडी, शान बढ़ा तू रहे अगाड़ी, जीत की भाषा स्पोर्ट्स इंडी।
Hello and welcome to one more episode of the World of Sports on the Sportsindi channel. The program is produced by Miti Group, borrowing on the idea presented by Supriya Badve, the CEO of Sportsindi. Well, this is the last Saturday of the month of March, and we began the month of March with something very, very special on our minds. The entire month we have celebrated, and of course, we will continue to celebrate. But this is the idea of womanhood. And through this program, we have been honoring the achievements of women in sports. In the world of sports, we have brought to you women sports coaches as well as trainers who themselves have been extremely well accomplished. Today, we have with us a very senior coach of the women in blue. That's right. It's about cricket, women's cricket. Before I call upon today's guest, I would also like to welcome an equally accomplished businesswoman, as I said, whose heart beats for sports as well as the sporting culture. She's going to join us very soon on this program, and she is Supriya Badve, who's the founder and CEO of Sportsindi, as well as the executive director of Badve Group. But talking about today's guest, today we have with us Anuradha Redkar. May we welcome her on the show.
Thank you, ma'am.
A very warm welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
So Anuradha Redkar is the coach for Goa Cricket Association, and she has been a senior coach for one day as well as T20 matches. And we are going to know a little more from her, not just about what it means to be a coach to a cricket team, but at the same time, what is her idea of taking cricket ahead. Anuradha ji, cricket
Yes.
is the sport of the nation. I mean, although it is not a national sport, yet it is such a popular sport. How did you begin your journey with cricket?
I always been into sports from my when I was young. I have seen my cousin playing, but more it was interested that we were watching on live TV, that all the men crickets were watched together, all of our family. So that make me like to pursue in this cricket.
But is it just about watching cricket and seeing people play it? Because I'm sure
Yeah,
there are many other games around.
we were playing all the games, but in our home only when we all cousin used to get together, but we used to play more cricket.
Okay.
And I'm the only person with them was playing cricket.
All right. Was it very unusual?
It was unusual, no, but my granny always supported me to play. My cousins supported me to play because only like a tomboy in a family of 26.
Ah, okay.
We have a 26 cousins, so all together we used to meet at granny's place, and where we used to play more sports. And there I build up my sports thing.
So this was more than a single cricket team would ask for, right? 26 of them was like a huge one.
Yeah. Yes.
So tell us also something about, since we are talking about cricket and particularly women's cricket, would you be able to tell us a little more about the brief journey of women's cricket in India? Cricket has been there for a very long time.
Yeah, girls have interest in cricket, like from villages or in city, all have interest, but there was not a right path or anybody guide them. Actually, when I was there, like I was playing other sports, so somebody came and told me that there is a selection. We just went for there, and thing is that to make a team, it was difficult at when I was playing in before 90s. So we have to call from other sports player, make a team, and we used to go for a tour to play cricket. because we had an interest. And journey was difficult to bring because we have to convince parents first of all, because there was no parents who can support cricket, because there was no career in cricket or in sports as per parents are concerned. They were more of education, because they were giving more importance to the education, not a sports.
Hmm.
But one thing is that our family is always supported me in cricket
Mm-hmm.
to pursue my whatever I wanted to do. They never
All right.
stopped. They said you do your education as well as your sports. So I said you give me a sport, I'll do what I want. I'll do what you want also. So I did my education also better along with my sports.
Okay, that was fantastic. So I guess doing well in one sphere also helped you do better in another one.
Yes, yes. Because
And I think
I have balanced myself better.
that's a wonderful example because this is something which is on the minds of a large number of people, particularly parents, when they
Parents.
have to think about, letting their children, their wards, choose a particular field. And although education is important and it remains important, but the fact that there are other areas which also make a part, which can be a part of your life and which make your life more fulfilling is something that people
Correct.
will have to understand as well. But Anuradha ji, tell me something. Now, this is a very, very common thing to happen. I'm asking this question to you, somebody who has been, a trainer and a coach of women's sport.
Yeah,
But मतलब लगे हाथ, when we move around, गली मोहल्ले में, you have people playing cricket.
yeah,
Yes, they play all types of games, but cricket is one of the most popular ones being seen around. If there is a
yeah,
huge Maidan, there will be at least 20 teams playing in that Maidan. I mean, different ones, playing the cricket.
yeah.
But this is more about the boys playing cricket, more about the men playing cricket. We rarely do see girls in those multiple teams. So, what, according to you, in this situation, can be considered as the highs or the lows of cricket, particularly when it comes to girls or particularly when it comes to women?
Uh, because men think that for them it everything is natural. They think we have to do it or we have to practice, but they don't support. Few people will support, like your parents who is in cricket, चलो खेलते हैं, वैसे हो जाता है। लेकिन इफ यू गो इन गली दे विल से आपको क्या आता है, आपको नहीं आएगा, हमको आपको सिखाना पड़ेगा। तो वो शर्म आ जाती है उन लोगों को। सो दे सेड नो नो लेटर यू जस्ट फील्ड, बाकी सब हम देख लेंगे। लेकिन दे टेक ओनली फॉर द फील्डिंग बट नॉट फॉर बैटिंग और बॉलिंग, क्योंकि सिखाना पड़ता है। तो इट बिकम डिफिकल्ट टू teach women, but it is wrong because women are also a talented. उनको सिर्फ एक बार सिखाया तो वो सीख जाते हैं, बट मेंस उनके बैक ऑफ द माइंड है कि ये नहीं सीखते, बिकॉज दे थिंक ओनली दे आर द ग्रेट, नॉट द वुमेन्स.
Precisely, because that is what I'm saying. It's a social perception about it, about
Yes,
everything. Because one has to realize that sports also involves a certain skill set, and skills can be by anyone. It need not
anyone,
have any gender issue to it.
करेक्ट. और
Absolutely.
हमारा
So at this,
इनर हमें चॉइस, वन थिंग आई कैन ऐड, बिकॉज हमें चॉइस दिया नहीं जाता है, बिकॉज वी हैव अ
yes,
चॉइस, मतलब हमको जो करना है वो पेरेंट्स भी नहीं देते, बाहर गए थे नो बडी गिव्स यू चॉइस, एजुकेशन ओनली इज द थिंग, और घर पे आके काम करो, दैट इज द वुमेन थिंग दे से.
now that's precisely the reason why I'm asking. But I'm going to hold on to this part of the question. I'm going to come back to it once again. At this point of a
या
time, I would like to invite Supriya Badveji. And as I said, she's ready to be here on the show. Supriya ji, welcome on the show once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Priyamvada. Thank you so much.
And we have with us Anuradha Redkar, who's the coach for Goa Cricket Association, also a senior coach for one day as well as T20 matches. Would you like to formally kind of invite her now that you're here?
Yes, Anuradha ji, very warm welcome to Sportsindi platform, and we are happy that uh, cricket is like something which is loved by everyone in India,
या
and cricket is like a god for all of us.
ऑल ऑफ अस.
Yeah. So, and when
थैंक यू
we
सो मच Supriya ma'am, for welcoming me on this show.
Yeah, and I'm happy that now it's like it is a like it is treated as a male dominated game, but today you are women in cricket has shown that there is powerful or strength in them to just participate in cricket. So I'm eagerly waiting to hear from you today. So thanks for being on this platform.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me, ma'am, because woman power is much better than men, I feel.
Mhm.
क्योंकि वुमन कुछ भी कर सकते हैं अगर उसके जहन में है तो दैट्स व्हाट
Yes,
आई
yes.
फील.
Yes, absolutely right.
So, Supriyaji, as you while you were joining Anuradha ji, and we were just having the same discussion that we see casual cricket being played across the country, gully mohalle mein on a Saturday evening, Sunday evening. I'm sure after this program, if you just look out of the window, there'll be somebody or else, who will be playing cricket, a very casual one. But the visibility of this is more related to the boys and not so much towards the girls. So cricket is seen, but it's the boys who are playing the cricket and not so much of the girls playing the cricket. And that was my whole idea about the visibility part of it. Now this brings us to that other part of the question, Anuradha ji,
Yeah.
and I would like you to answer this. What in such a situation where, as you said, you may want to do something, but being a woman or being a girl, right from the house, there is a certain resistance. Even if at a later stage they definitely come over to support you, and society is a completely different game together. So, what do you see as highs or the lows for this game? What is the best part of this game when it comes to the girls or women playing it, and what is something that still remains as a challenge?
हाइस्ट रहेगा कि अगर आप आ रहे हो खेल रहे हो देन इट विल गिव यू अ फेम. फेम दे देगी बट यू हैव टू मेंटेन यू व्हाट यू आर डूइंग इट एट द राइट एज. आप स्टार्ट कर रहे हो क्रिकेट मतलब एट द एज ऑफ 10. नाउ एट प्रेजेंट गर्ल्स आर स्टार्टिंग एट द एज ऑफ 10. इज द राइट टाइम to pursue cricket because you can
Mhm.
learn your basic skill in 3 years like 10, 11, 12, and you are ready for the under 16 where we have a under 16 team also. So parents has been aware because has before cricket was not BCCI has not taken it. It was very difficult for girls to pursue cricket or sports. जब से 2006 से बीसीसीआई ने वुमेन्स क्रिकेट लिया है सो इट हैज बीन ग्रोथ हैज बीन वेरी वास्ट because there is no you can't see behind because
Okay.
always forward because there are lots of matches have been played एंड इट इज बिन लाइव क्रिकेट हो रहा है कि आप ऑनलाइन देख सकते हो. लाइव क्रिकेट व्यूवर्स अभी बढ़ गए हैं देखने के लिए. पेरेंट्स इन्वॉल्वमेंट भी अभी बढ़ गया है क्रिकेट. सो देर इज हाई आई एम सेइंग लाइक इट इज मोर ऑफ मीडिया ने भी बहुत कुछ दिखाया बिकॉज ऑफ बीसीसीआई वी आर इन टू बीसीसीआई like ma'am also doing it one side, Supriya ma'am.
True.
Thank you, thank
So,
you.
so Anuradha ji, you have been a head coach, you have been a senior coach.
Yeah.
Now, as a coach of women's cricket team or generally a sport that we're looking at now, what are the challenges that you feel as a coach, and how do you deal with these challenges?
चैलेंजेस बहुत ही होते हैं क्रिकेट में बिकॉज यू हैव टू मैनेज सीनियर प्लेयर्स.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you have to manage mans when you're playing because it is the men's cricket finally. तो कंपटीशन बहुत ही रहता है बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू चैलेंज आई टेक एक्सेप्ट द चैलेंज एंड फाइट फॉर इट बिकॉज क्रिकेट में बहुत ही कामनेस वर्क करता है. यू कैन रिएक्ट. यहाँ पे रिएक्ट कर गए तो क्रिकेट यू कैन टेक इट पर्सनली नहीं लेना है. तो कामनेस रह के हाउ कैन यू फाइट फॉर इट. इनर पीस इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट इन क्रिकेट. जितना आप काम रहोगे एंड दिस स्पोर्ट शोज यू हाउ टू बी अ काम. You are aggressive but once you come in the sports you become calm because you enjoy it. मतलब आप अंदर से एंजॉय करने लगते हो तो कामनेस आ जाती है because how much tension you have at home but once you enter on the ground you don't know what is happening, you don't know what is your house, nothing. You just watch play there, enjoy playing your players, doing well your players, that makes you more happier. For me, it is like that. My players doing well or my team doing well makes me happy.
So now that brings me to my next question. What are the
Yeah.
challenges that you face on the field while dealing with the players or training them?
I don't feel that much challenges actually, because whatever is difficult, I enjoy actually, because I plan my session properly so that it doesn't become difficult. So I explain the players whatever first only. I plan before in hand. I give the players such thing is going to happen and it goes accordingly. If any difficulty found, I go talk one to one to the player and sort it out whatever it is if they are facing any problem. So communication is more important for me when I'm dealing with players.
Mm-hmm. So Priyaji, for
क्योंकि
this
एक
whole, yes, please.
या अगर आप किसी का प्रॉब्लम सॉर्ट आउट करोगे तो इट बिकम मच इजियर टू परस्यू इन स्पोर्ट्स, बिकॉज
Mm-hmm.
ग्रजेस लेके कुछ नहीं होता है. सो इट्स बेटर इफ पर्सन इज फाइंडिंग सम प्रॉब्लम, सो वी हैव टू फाइंड द रीजन व्हाई दैट इज हैपनिंग and go for the reason and work on that person.
For the last one entire these women's special episodes, to commemorate the 8th March. And in today's episode, would you want to comment a little? Anuradha is here and we're talking about women's cricket, and we have had one more coach that we all these last episodes that we particularly in the month of March commemorating the womanhood.
Yes, Priyamvada, I think there is some sort of disturbance, but just I want to add my views on women in sports. So research has showed that there is almost 29% participation in India. So, and what I feel that. Or what I got from research that the two top states for highest participation in sports are Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra. In Tamil Nadu, there is 54% participation in sports, and Maharashtra it's 53%. What I feel that for men, the cricket, volleyball, football, and kabaddi, weightlifting, these are the team games that are available. But for women, there are few choices. Thanks to BCCI and Government of India that they have opened up this opportunity of women cricket to Indian girls, and with that the participation has increased a lot, and we have seen excellent performance of Indian women's team, and they are really extraordinary contributing towards Indian sports. Today we have Anuradha ji with us, and she is herself is a coach for cricket, women in cricket. So I feel really there is yes, positive ambience has been there in the sports area. And yes, Indian women are more keen, and they really want to contribute in the sports. But I think we as a society, and we as a parents, we should take more interest for providing our girls to pursue cricket, or to pursue any game or any sports as a career. It's just our responsibility as a nation, as a parents. And because what we have seen that in Olympics, women has performed excellent, and they brought many medals to us as a nation. So the dedication, flexibility, the to sincere efforts, and these are the most important qualities nature has offered us as a women. And we have that persuasion ability. Once we take something in our hand, so we try to just make it happen. So these are few inherent characteristics which have we have inherited from nature. Yes, that helps us to perform very well. That is what I feel. And I in recent times Indian women have broken gender stereotypes to rule global arena in the field of sports like wrestling,
Hmm.
boxing, kabaddi, and
That's right.
weightlifting. And yes, they have performed very well. So we have mini stars like Saina Nehwal, PV Sindhu, Sania Mirza. So these are, they have brought glory to sports area for India. So I feel yes, there are a lot of opportunities there. The it is required, it is most important, it's required the mindset of the society and the parents. And yes, now government is also very supportive. And they had even our prime minister is promoting sports, and he is taking lot much of effort and interest in sports. And uh, he is conducting some one-to-one meeting. He's felicitating sports person. So initiatives and drives have already started, but as a society we also have to look very positively for women in sports. And we must promote and we must support our daughters, our daughter-in-laws, to just come forward and play sports. That is what I feel.
Very true. This whole support is very, very important. And I think the support is, of course, from the entire family. But I personally have always believed, and this has been my motto for life actually, that whenever I have any female friends, I'm always helpful towards friends. I believe in being so. But whenever a female friend comes up for some help, I go ahead without any hesitation and without any conditions, because I know how difficult it is at times for girls and women to take up something, seek that support, go ahead and make it a success. So it doesn't happen very easily. And that's the reason we
Very
need more
true.
of such people as Anuradha ji and so many of them who we have invited on the show, who themselves become a great example, to show the others that here I am. Now, if I could do this, you could do it as well. So I think
True, ma'am.
that's the
Very
whole
true.
idea. Anuradhaji, just tell me
Yeah.
something now. You have been a coach, and as I said, you must be following a certain method. We don't want to know your secrets, but if you if you could let us in as to what is your style, or what is your method of training, and what do you expect from the players?
Yeah, my first thing when anybody come to a coaching is discipline. I follow discipline. Timing is very important. I follow time before player come. I be on a time so that player follow the time. Then whenever I teach them skill, I enjoy. I give them for enjoyment also. But with discipline, they learn cricket because without discipline, you can't learn. So I'm a little bit strict when it comes to cricket, but out the field, and I'm like a friend to them after the cricket is finished. So
Okay,
I enjoy with them also, and my time also I take it. So I make them to learn also.
that's
And
interesting. That's very, very
yeah,
interesting.
and I try to keep my thing very simple. I don't make complicated. And I make them communication more important. Whatever I take feedback. Means
Hmm.
if I coach them, then first I'll give them some program, and after that program I'll be taking that feedback so that I
Okay.
know if they have learned or not they learn. So that become more easier for me.
Okay, tell me now, since the time you have been a trainer and a coach, has
Yeah.
there been any change in your method? What have you learned from your own experiences?
Yeah, I have learned from my experiences as well as I have worked with my India coaches like Purnima Rao, Devika Palshikar. With my men's coaches, I've worked and lots of have been change in cricket. So I have been changing or adapting new thing to the players
All
because
right.
we can't go with same thing because as time comes, everything changes and we have to adapt new thing.
True. So now I'm going to come to a personal question, a personal
Yeah.
favorite for you. Is it a T20? Is it a one day? Or is it a test cricket? Which is your personal favorite? And why would it be so?
I like all three format actually. It's not like particular. This is my favorite. All three is has own joy because Test has his joy. One day has different and T20 is a fast cricket. So all three format is because cricket is my love actually. I don't have particular love for only one day or Test because I
So,
love all three cricket. I enjoy actually watching.
okay, so you would go with any type of cricket, but give me cricket.
Yes.
Okay. So, so Priyaji, let me ask you one thing. Now, do you think all these things, because now we have more and more of women cricket being played, there's getting an acceptance for it. And Anuradha ji, if I'm not wrong, we are also getting a good sponsorship for women's cricket, which earlier was a little difficult perhaps to come
Ye-
through, and more
Yes, ma'am.
recognition as well. So, Supriya ji, now please tell me, do you think these women in blue will be able to attract more such women towards the game? What is your idea as somebody who's a lover of sports? And then I'll ask the same thing to Anuradha ji as well.
Yes, absolutely. This they can bring more girls into cricket. Yeah. Because they are now role models. So now they have just derived the path, and many women or many girls can just follow this path created by them. So it is absolutely obvious that they have created something, and the generations to come will definitely follow this path. Earlier, cricket was male dominated, but the picture has changed drastically now. So, women have entered in this, they are doing phenomenal things, and many sports women has started playing cricket, which is really amazing. So, rather they are creating history. So these
Yeah,
blue
Yes.
girls are they are creating history, and now that history will remain forever. So because this is in the sports of for say 20th century, we can say Indian women in Indian cricket, they have done something amazingly great, and that is a history they will be created, they will be treated as history creator in the area of sports. So like over the years, or maybe in generations to come, if at all sports will be a part of curriculum, so these girls, these blue girls will be treated as a creation of history, and there may be few lessons on them, that how they are just started, and what challenges they have faced, and how they came over, and how they created paths. So this is really a very great thing, and of course there is bright career for them, future for them, and obviously I will give some credit to entertainment media also, because recently we have many biopics on sports. So like uh, Bhag Milkhama, Bhag is there, Chak De is there. The girls in hockey. So Chak De has given some different perspective to us, how women has performed extraordinary in hockey. So maybe in recent times, like we will see many such things, such movies or series on women in cricket. Definitely, and really, I feel very proud watching them playing and being successful. And yes, they have, as we always talk about sports ecosystem. So they all have bright career as a coach, as a player, as an umpire, and maybe dietitian, nutritionist. So
yeah,
playing, entering them into this field has opened lot many opportunities for other service providers also. So in totality, it's a great goal for cricket, and I think this IPL has also created something different. Maybe recently, I think 2 3 years back, pre-COVID, there was one match of women IPL. In the IPL, there was one match of women also for cricket, as a cricket. So I think if if our government thinks and our BCCI thinks, then we will be able to see very soon IPL for women also. So there may be two seasons recently, or maybe mix kind of thing. So like mixed doubles, what we see in tennis. So there may be lot many possibilities we can explore in coming times. So let us hope for the best.
I'm sure nothing stops us from hoping for the best. That's very
Yeah.
true, Supriyaji. So we need to wrap up this program now. And Anuradha ji, I'll come back to you to ask you what is your message or what is your appeal to get more girls in cricket or in sports?
Ma One thing is now any sports is being viewed on TV. So now World Cup is going on, like cricket, and viewers has been increased. Like every in household they are watching TV. So it is like no need of calling anyone. You can watch now. Parents have been interested to keep put their child in the sports field right now, rather than before it was only education, because now it is sports as a career they are taking it, because I have players more of age of 10 who are training because parents has been interest has started for cricket.
Right. Okay. So let's hope that as Supriya ji also said and Anuradha ji, as you have also been with them all the time with these girls, that we have more girls not just in cricket but also in sports in general. But we see more, as I said, visibility of women and girls playing out in the open. Because at a certain age, they are pulled back in home to say, enough, you're growing up, now you should not be seen out.
Correct.
Jumping and playing. So now
Yeah,
we actually want them. We want them to be out. Age is no bar
but
for them, as we would think about. So, with on that note, I guess we should wrap up this episode. Anuradha Redkar, thank you
yeah.
very much for joining in today's episode. It has been a great, great time talking to you.
Thank you so much, man.
And we will see you next Saturday at 5 p.m. on the World of Sports. Stay tuned.